Saturday morning, the pottery collection from the late Professor Fowler of Alabama. We have an outstanding collection of Southern pottery, stoneware, woodenware, basketry, and furniture. We'll show you some of the highlights in the front showcase after a while. As you go across the back wall here, we have a number of early Alabama, Texas, Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina pottery. There's a few other examples that have recently come in from the state of Virginia through estates here in North Carolina. Also, we have some important North Carolina examples also from other families. D.G. Fox, as you'll be looking at later in the video. Also, you have a very rare wood and bogs here from Snow Camp, North Carolina. The handle has been broken and glued back, but the rest of the jar is great. But that's Boggs and Wood, Snow Camp, NC. Very rare and hard to find signature. Mr. Fowler collected this during a time period there was very few collectors out in the community looking for these goods. He had foresight. He also was interviewed by the Wall Street Journal in the early 1990s about his collection. He had a passion for history and the Deep South. We're so honored here at Mebane Antique Auction Gallery to be representing the collection of the late Professor Fowler. Great pottery, great Southern furniture, baskets along the top. In this area right here, Mr. Fowler had this piece displayed in his office. It was full of pottery. Here's a wonderful, wonderful piece of this Southern, I'm going to say Alabama, circa 1850, pine peg construction, original painted distressed surface, one-door cupboard. Look at the interior. It survived. Look at the patina. Look at that old brown patina on this interior of that door. Has 3 shells on the interior that are all original and just a wonderful structurally sound Southern example right here. I highly recommend this piece to any of the collectors here in the South that love undisturbed painted furniture. Professor Fowler also had a great eye for items that are totally original and pure. Here's one of the finest Southern knife boxes I've ever seen. Southern yellow pine, original cut nails with great oxidation, and look at the wear on the back of this, where it was up against the wall all them years. This is what to expect when you see an unaltered, pure piece of Southern art. Great construction, simplicity with the lines, nice tapered body, just unaltered, wonderful, wonderful piece. Here in the front showcase, we have a few of the highlighted articles displaying some of the featured items for Saturday. Lot number 1 in Saturday's event is this featured, beautiful Edgefield, South Carolina, one-handle jug with outstanding glaze directly from Professor Fowler's collection. Look close at this example. Also representing families here in North Carolina, the Jordan Yunt family. This little rare 2-quart jar descended through their family. Look closely. D.G. Fox, that's Hilmer Fox's older brother, also son of Nicholas, that only potted here in North Carolina for about 2 years until he moved south. Another rarity offered here for the first time. D.G. Fox, conditions excellent. Lot number 8, I got excited when I discovered this in the Fowler collection. There's a miniature jug with a beautiful salt glaze surface throughout, one handle. After you look close, there is an image of a incised lady wearing a hoop skirt standing in front of a man. The scratch marks and the dots. She's also wearing a bonnet. Look close. But a beautiful new discovery to the market from the Fowler collection. Only known example from Mr. Fowler's collection. It is an Albany glaze, 1-gallon storage jar with a beautiful impressed stamp at the top. Ellis and Dunaway, Orrville, Alabama. After going through Professor Fowler's collection, we stumbled across this document from the Montgomery Museum of Fine Arts, where Mr. Fowler had this on loan and was documented. February 10th, 1983, signed by the museum's director, identified as the Ellis Dunaway preserving jar. After doing more research and consulting with experts in Alabama, this is the only known example. Also, we have a handwritten letter disclosing the information about the jar, also another typed and signed letter, and a photograph of Mr. Fowler holding the jar, and a book titled The Traditional Pottery of Alabama and signed Jim Fowler. Page number 24, storage jar checklist number 64 is the example that we're offering in this event. Ellis Dunaway, Orrville, Alabama. All this literature and paperwork and documentation will be included in this lot. I was doing a walkthrough in an estate in eastern Guilford County, right on the Alamance County line, and the family is the Clapp family. They settled here in the early 18th century. Very well-known local family out of Guilford County. This D-guard Bowie knife descended through their family. All handmade by a blacksmith in either Guilford or Alamance County. Made for the Civil War. Totally original. The blade has been lightly sharpened, looked like in the early 20th century, and the wooden hand grips are missing. The family attached this rope on it in the early 20th century. But look closely at that Southern craftsmanship. We hope you can take this opportunity to join us May 27th and 28th, a two-day event held here at Mebane Antique Auction Gallery. Friday, we have a nice featured collection of good modern furniture, antique furniture, rugs, art, crystal, silver, jewelry, watches, and other. All these items may be viewed on our website or through Invaluable or AuctionZelle. If you cannot attend, you may be approved online bidding, or you may contact us directly to be a phone bidder or absentee bidder. The gallery will be open for the public viewing and for the public auction. We can comfortably sit about 150 people in our gallery. We've taken out some of the chairs to accommodate all the furniture. We look forward to seeing y'all and celebrating a Memorial Day weekend here at Mebane Antique Auction. Thank you.